Imagine a disease that grows inside you, quietly, without any clear signs, until it's almost too late to fight. This is pancreatic cancer, a silent killer that sneaks up on you. In the United States, nearly 50,000 people die from it every year, often because they didn't know they were sick until it was too late. The symptoms can be so mild that they're mistaken for everyday problems like back pain or simply feeling tired. But what if you could notice the signs early? Recognizing these silent symptoms could save your life. Early detection is the best way to beat this deadly cancer. Don't wait until it's too late. Knowing what to watch for can make all the difference. Pay attention to your body and take action if something feels wrong. It could be the key to staying healthy. Symptom number 1: unexplained weight loss. Unexplained weight loss can be one of the first signs that something might be wrong, and it's especially important to pay attention if you're losing weight without trying. This could be a signal that your body is struggling with something serious, like pancreatic cancer. When the pancreas isn't working properly, it can't help your body digest food the way it should. This means your body isn't getting all the nutrients it needs from the food you eat, even if you're eating the same amount as always. Pancreatic cancer affects the pancreas, a small organ located behind your stomach. The pancreas plays a key role in digestion by producing enzymes that help break down food so your body can absorb nutrients. When a tumor grows in the pancreas, it can block the flow of these enzymes. Without enough digestive enzymes, your body struggles to break down food properly, leading to malnutrition and weight loss. Another reason for sudden weight loss is that cancer cells themselves need energy to grow and multiply. They often steal energy from the body, causing a person to lose weight quickly, even if they are eating normally. This weight loss isn't like the healthy weight loss from dieting or exercising. It's rapid and often accompanied by other symptoms like feeling weak or tired. It's important to note that weight loss from pancreatic cancer can happen even if you're not on a diet or trying to lose weight. If you notice your clothes are fitting looser, or the scale shows you've dropped several pounds without any effort, it's crucial to talk to your doctor. While weight loss can happen for many reasons, unexplained weight loss should never be ignored, especially when it happens quickly. By catching this symptom early, you might catch the cancer before it spreads, which could make a big difference in your treatment options and overall health. Remember, paying attention to sudden changes in your body can be a lifesaver. Symptom number 2: jaundice, yellowing of the skin and eyes. Jaundice is when your skin and the whites of your eyes turn yellow. This happens because of a substance called bilirubin, which is normally processed by your liver and then removed from your body. When everything is working well, your body keeps the level of bilirubin low. But if something blocks the bile duct, where bilirubin is supposed to flow out of the liver, it can build up in your body and cause jaundice. In the case of pancreatic cancer, a tumor can grow in the head of the pancreas, which is close to the bile duct. When the tumor gets big enough, it can press on the bile duct and block it. This blockage stops the bile, which contains bilirubin, from flowing out of the liver and into the intestines where it should go. As a result, bilirubin builds up in the blood, and you start to see that yellow color on your skin and eyes. Jaundice is often one of the first noticeable symptoms of pancreatic cancer. However, because jaundice is also a symptom of other liver-related issues, like hepatitis or gallstones, it's easy to assume it's something less serious. This can delay the diagnosis of pancreatic cancer. People might go to the doctor thinking they have a liver problem, only later to find out that it's actually a tumor in the pancreas causing the issue. Other signs that might come with jaundice include dark urine, pale stools, and itching. Dark urine happens because excess bilirubin is passed through the kidneys. Pale stools occur because the bile that normally gives stools their brown color isn't reaching the intestines. Itching can be intense and is caused by the bile salts building up in the skin. If you notice yellowing of your skin or eyes, especially if it's combined with these other symptoms, it's important to see a doctor right away. Even though jaundice can be caused by different things, it's better to get checked out sooner rather than later. Early detection of pancreatic cancer can improve the chances of successful treatment, so don't ignore these signs. Your health is worth the attention. Symptom number 3, persistent abdominal pain. Persistent abdominal pain is another important symptom to watch for when it comes to pancreatic cancer. This pain usually starts in the upper part of your abdomen, just under the ribs, and it can be quite uncomfortable. What makes this pain especially concerning is that it often spreads, or radiates, to your back. This type of pain can be a sign that a tumor is growing in the pancreas and pressing on nearby organs or nerves. At first, this pain might come and go, so it might not seem like a big deal. You might feel it after eating or when you're lying down, and it might be easy to ignore or brush off as something minor, like indigestion or a pulled muscle. However, as the tumor grows, the pain usually becomes more persistent, meaning it sticks around for longer periods and doesn't go away as easily. Over time, the pain can become more intense and harder to manage. The reason this happens is that the pancreas is located deep in the abdomen, close to many other important organs, including the stomach and intestines. As a tumor grows, it can start to press on these organs, causing discomfort. It can also press on the nerves around the pancreas, which is why the pain often radiates to the back. This kind of pain is sometimes worse at night or after eating, as the digestive system is working and putting more pressure on the pancreas. It's important to understand that persistent pain in the upper abdomen, especially when it spreads to the back, isn't something to ignore. While there can be many causes for abdominal pain, when it's related to pancreatic cancer, catching it early can make a big difference. If you've been experiencing this kind of pain and it's not going away, or if it's getting worse, it's crucial to see a doctor. The sooner you get checked out, the sooner you can get to the bottom of what's causing the pain. Early detection of pancreatic cancer can lead to more treatment options and better outcomes, so don't wait to get help. Symptom number 4, new onset diabetes. New onset diabetes, especially when it happens suddenly in someone who has never had issues with blood sugar before, can be a warning sign of pancreatic cancer. Diabetes occurs when your body can't produce enough insulin or can't use it properly. Insulin is a hormone made by the pancreas that helps your body manage blood sugar levels. When something goes wrong with the pancreas, like a tumor developing, it can interfere with insulin production, leading to diabetes. For someone who has never had diabetes before, suddenly being diagnosed with it can be surprising and concerning. It might seem like it came out of nowhere, especially if you don't have a family history of diabetes, or if you haven't been overweight, both common risk factors. This sudden change in your health could be due to a tumor in the pancreas, which affects how the organ functions. Pancreatic cancer can disrupt the cells in the pancreas that produce insulin. When a tumor grows, it can damage these insulin-producing cells, or block the pancreas from releasing insulin properly. As a result, your blood sugar levels can become unbalanced, leading to diabetes. This is known as new onset diabetes because it happens later in life and doesn't fit the typical pattern of diabetes caused by lifestyle factors. What's particularly important to note is that new onset diabetes, linked to pancreatic cancer, can appear suddenly and might not respond well to typical diabetes treatments. If you're suddenly diagnosed with diabetes, and it seems unusual, like you're having trouble controlling your blood sugar levels even with medication, it's worth considering whether something more serious might be going on. If you, or someone you know, has been recently diagnosed with diabetes and there doesn't seem to be a clear reason for it, it's important to talk to a doctor about the possibility of pancreatic issues. While not all new-onset diabetes cases are related to pancreatic cancer, being aware of this potential link can lead to earlier detection and treatment of the cancer, improving the chances of a better outcome. Early detection is key, so don't hesitate to seek medical advice if something doesn't feel right. Symptom number 5, dark urine and pale stools. Dark urine and pale stools are two symptoms that might seem unrelated, but they can actually be important signs of pancreatic cancer. These changes happen when a tumor in the pancreas blocks the bile duct, which is the tube that carries bile from the liver to the intestines. Bile is a fluid that helps digest food and gives stools their brown color. When the bile duct is blocked, it can cause noticeable changes in your body. Dark urine: when the bile duct is blocked, bile can't flow properly into the intestines. As a result, it starts to build up in the liver and then gets into the bloodstream. This excess bile in the blood can make your urine turn a dark, brownish color, almost like tea or cola. Dark urine can sometimes be one of the first signs that something is wrong. However, because it's a symptom that can have many causes, people might not realize it could be related to pancreatic cancer. Pale stools: at the same time, because bile isn't reaching the intestines, your stools may become pale, grayish, or clay-colored. Normally, bile gives stools their brown color. So, when there's a blockage, the lack of bile causes this change. Pale stools are often easy to overlook or dismiss, but they can be a crucial indicator that the bile duct is blocked, possibly by a tumor. These symptoms are often ignored or attributed to less serious conditions, like a temporary digestive issue. However, they can be key signs of pancreatic cancer, especially when they occur together. If you notice dark urine or pale stools, it's important not to brush them off, especially if these changes persist for more than a few days. They could be telling you that there's a blockage in the bile duct caused by a tumor in the pancreas. Seeing a doctor as soon as you notice these symptoms can help catch pancreatic cancer early, when it's more treatable. While these symptoms don't always mean cancer, they are worth investigating. Early detection can lead to better outcomes, so paying attention to changes in your body is crucial. If you or someone you know is experiencing any of these symptoms, unexplained weight loss, jaundice, persistent abdominal pain, new-onset diabetes, or changes in urine and stool color, please don't ignore them. Early detection can make all the difference in fighting pancreatic cancer. Share this video with your loved ones to spread awareness and help others recognize these crucial signs. Your actions could save a life. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more health-related content that could help you stay informed and healthy. We're here to provide valuable information that can make a difference in your life. Remember, staying aware of changes in your body and seeking medical advice early on is key to protecting your health. By being proactive, you can take control of your health and improve your chances of catching serious issues before they become life-threatening. Stay vigilant and take care.